guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome Cooking from the Pantry. This is the series where I literally cook with the ingredients we have lying around in our cupboard for SHGF situation. So in today's video, again, it's a very simple recipe, but I do really enjoy making this. Of course, I do make it in the summer, but I do make it with the fresh ingredients. However, guys, again, the principle of this is when we can't get hold of certain fresh ingredients, tins come to the rescue. So we're basically making I would call it a glorified potato salad. So what we need is a tin of potatoes. We need a tin of mixed vegetables. The main ingredients that I would use when I use the fresh ones will be the carrots and peas. But because of the proportion and the size, or depending how much you make in, the tin of mixed vegetables give me a good enough proportion of basically carrots and peas and some other bits to go in the salad. I've got some pickled gherkins. I had the ones they're finished off pretty much, so I've got little ones. I've got the hot dogs in brine, but guys, traditionally, again, there's many countries that have this kind of recipe, and you can use any kind of meat that you want, really. You can use a chicken, you can use tin chicken, you can use beef. It's basically very, very versatile. But to be fair, if I make the salad and when I make the salad, and it's normally in the summer of the barbecue season, I normally actually use the tinned hot dogs. It goes really, really well. Okay, and I have mayonnaise and I have a little bit of salt. One thing, or two things actually, been omitted from the recipe is onions. You do really need the fresh onions for extra bit of crunch, because things are a little bit dull and boring and soft. Gherkins will give it a bit of crunch, but to have a fresh onion, it will be a benefit. So if you do want to do it and cook it like now, when we still have access to onions, then use the fresh onions as well. And at the same time, we also need a hard-boiled egg that you can just chop up and add to the salad. But again, because we're talking about cooking in unforeseen circumstances, we might not have an access to the fresh onions or eggs. In fact, we can't get hold of eggs right now anyway. So without further ado, guys, all we're going to do is to chop those little potatoes into tiny pieces. It's all, again, down to personal preference, guys, okay? With any potato salad, some people, or any salad, some people like to have it really chunky, some people like to have small pieces. I like to have basically like a centimeter long chunks. It's very straightforward. With the potatoes, guys, if you do make it with fresh potatoes, how I normally make it so the potato doesn't get all watery and horrible is you boil the potatoes in the skins, okay, and then let them cool down and then peel them. It basically makes the job far easier and it doesn't get your potato all mushy and horrible. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly just chop the pieces up. Potatoes are done, so you can see the tiny little chunks, so I'll get them in my bowl. Okay, and now we on to the sausages. Here they are. Those ones are the slightly bigger ones, so I probably end up halving them across lengthwise and then just cut them up. So they basically match the size of potatoes. Okay, so proportionately, we kind of need 1 to 1 to 1. So two big sausages should do just fine. Okay. So next thing, I just want to wash the peas and carrots and whatever else is in there. Straight in. And now we're going to chop some gherkins. Again, guys, if you wanted to, you can use pickled onions, but you have to then obviously change the proportions of pickles, unless you really like pickles, because we want to have a nice balance in the salad and we don't want it to be overly vinegary and overly pickly. But again, if that's what you like, then it's absolutely no problem at all. Because my little gherkins are small, I'm just cutting them up in the tiny little circles. Gherkins are now done. They go in the salad. Okay, so basically you can see we literally have a mixed lot of things. So all we're going to do, just mix it up. We have to add a little bit of salt to taste. Because it is, don't forget, vegetables in the tin are really, really bland. I keep saying that. Don't forget the mayo is a little bit salty, so just trying to get this balance right. And change batteries in your salt grinder. Okay, so now we're going to add on a mayonnaise. A good few tablespoons. Good to mix up. It is, as I said to you guys, I like to have this recipe on the barbecue. Let it sit in the fridge for a couple of hours to cool down, and it's actually very nice accompanied to either sausages or any grilled meat. You can add on some tinned mushrooms if you want, if you like mushrooms. You can pretty much add on anything you fancy. Some fresh peppers go really well sometimes as well, but it does change the flavour profile quite a lot. Okay, and so guys, literally, this is as simple as that. All I gotta do is just transfer it to the nice bowl so I can picture it guys for you. But literally, this is it. I haven't even bothered putting a second camera out because it's literally straightforward and it's self-explanatory. And I guarantee you guys, you're gonna love it. So anyway, well, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Do give it a try if you do like potato salad. And I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.